Okay, time to
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Who's behind me? Where'd I go? This way. Right, okay. 509. 510.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Dr. Bren's private reserve. Oh my goodness. I wonder what kind of private reserve it is. Hello. What's up?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
I
to
already
his
walked
boss's
up before
office.
you could say anything. Why don't you put that in your accent? No, this is empty too.
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was
There's a
once
note.
again stunned to discover
no one
not an
here.
indication of any human life.
I've always wanted to be
It
boss.
was at this point
The other way.
that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of
denied.
his boss's office. Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In
just
fact,
tried.
only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the
I know what I
boss's
know what I do.
greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957.
Well, that's not really...
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What was it again? 1957. Well, 1956. Nope. Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
5, 7.
Trying to input
There we
anything
go.
on the keypad was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 1957.
Oh my goodness.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
Yeah, it's
luck.
because he's Irish.
Amazing. Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
This is not good. This is scary.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the
Something
building,
smells bad.
Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room
I haven't
to
gotten there
find
yet. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's the architect. This is the Matrix.
rows
Gosh.
and rows of monitors. Screens with a number above it. Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building,
my gosh.
his co-workers. Even his own number, 427, had a place on the wall.
No way.
But why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance, or something even more?
It's the architect.
As if in answer to his question,
Maybe
the
I'm
wall
Neo.
slid open before him,
Oh!
revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
Oh my gosh. This is where they make cookies. What are those things on the wall?
An enormous control panel, Stanley discovered.
Ooh, can I
But
touch
not
it?
one that controlled simple machinery.
It's the Batcave.
Buttons were labeled with emotions. Happy, sad.
What? Where?
Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating, doing work, or watching TV.
Who's controlling me?
Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being.
Oh my goodness.
And the reality began to sink in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control.
No!
Always at the
not
mercy
true.
of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly?
Oh my goodness.
He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark.
Oh gosh. Where?
Stanley looked
Whoa,
up and
whoa,
saw
whoa.
the generator
Oh, gosh.
overhead. still providing some small amount of power to the machine, keeping it alive. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
You sure? I don't think that's a good idea. Why would I climb the ladder? I'm scared. I'm scared. Ah. Oh, there's a button up there. Maybe I gotta push it. Push it. Hope I can push a button. I really want to push a button. I'm gonna push the button.
The higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
I don't know. Level. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm on level 3 of freedom. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. There's a valve. So can I fall down that? No. Oh. Okay. Which one? Disable generator? Engage generator. Which one do I go with? Which one do I turn? Oh my goodness. Why they gotta put 2 of them? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'll try disabling it. Uh-oh. It's disabled? I turned it all the way. Stopped. Uh-oh, it's black! Oh gosh!
Blackness.
Oh my goodness.
Power gone. All alone.
I'm
and
scared.
then...
Hello? Oh my goodness. Who's out here?
As he stepped through the door into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body.
I don't think that's what it was, but okay.
He had seen power. He had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it.
Oh my goodness.
The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role.
Oh my goodness.
Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control. But it didn't upset him terribly, because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before. Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Oh my gosh!
No more bosses. No more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now. And he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
Until he saw a button and wanted to push it. The end. Right? Narration. I guess that's the real ending, I guess. And all the other ones are fakes. Oh my goodness. What happens? What happens at the end? S. Brown. Oh no. Music. What? Uh-oh. Well, is that it? Is there nothing left? That's it?